to the Rumbelow family reunion, celebrating 150 Jubilee since the arrival in South Australia. Particularly honouring a lot of families, but including Bolger, Robinson, Bacchus, Weymouth, Catebread, Watson, Rumbelow descendants of Mahlon and Alice Rumbelow, who arrived in the Encounter Bay in 1855, 150 years ago. A special welcome to the Mayor of Victor Harbour, Scott Schubert, and his wife, Lady Mayoress Renion. To you, representing the Council. I guess as way of introduction, my name is Glenn Rosser. I'm a descendant of, a direct descendant of Mahlon II. My mother, Florence, or Fon, was a Rumbelow and married Laurie Rosser, and I guess that's how I've had the pleasure of invited to MC this function tonight. I haven't been involved in the committee or the committees, and they've done a fantastic effort over the last 3 or 4 years in organising this function and getting so many people here. But I am delighted. I'm certainly delighted to add my little help and any assistance I can give to their efforts is of minor significance. So I welcome everyone and certainly thank them for their invitation to help out. Where did it all start? I guess some 150 years ago, Mahlon and Alice Rumbelow, I'm sure they would be staggered to think that we get so many people in the one place at the one time 150 years on. They made a courageous decision to leave Mildenhall, Suffolk in England, and migrate to pretty well unknown country at that stage in Australia and South Australia. They boarded a ship. I wouldn't mind reading a couple of notes out of their diary from that initial trip when they left. This is the diary Mahlon kept. June 17, 1854. In the afternoon, actually on June 16, in the afternoon we went aboard the ship J. Bollinger, 704 tonnes under Captain Montgomery, and hauled out of the dock when we received our mass utensils. June 17, weighed anchor in the morning, amidst much confusion and bustle among the people, and went on to Spithead, receiving a Bible and prayer book from the minister, an address from Mr. Smith, who was the immigration inspector at Southampton. And all answered our names, where myself and 6 others were appointed constables. We dropped anchor at 10 o'clock, myself and the other constables keeping watch at night. Some 116 days later, they arrived at Port Adelaide. The people receiving their friends and bringing green peas, lettuces, spring onions, and drinking and making merry. They had to stay on board that night, and at 10 a.m. on October the 9th, 1854, they were mustered by Dr. Duncan, the immigration agent, who interrogated to the treatment we received on the boat and on the passage. And after being satisfied with the answers, they were then liberated to go ashore and thus ended their passage some 112 days later from London, although they set out earlier to get to Southampton. And obviously after that they made their way to Encounter. On that particular trip, I found interesting there was 344 souls. A captain, a doctor, 3 mates, 1 steward, 73 married couples, 53 single women, 14 single men, 93 children, 1 cook, 10 seamen, 20 lascars, and 344 set off on that journey. And here we are today. As I said, I think they'd be absolutely thrilled. I guess where we are tonight. Sometime in 1999, Phyllis Rumbelow sent a flyer to various members of the family suggesting that a grand reunion in 2005 was a good idea. Carleen Oliver, then organised a meeting in August 1999 at a home to kick off the organisation. This was followed by a meeting at the Ilkley Church Hall in November 2000, where the minutes written by Peter indicated that Peter Rumbelow was informed that he was elected chairman. In a most undemocratic display of female manipulation. And of course he accepted the role with reasonably good grace and has gone on to do a fantastic job. A meeting at the Stump Hill Cafe at McLaren Vale in 2001 followed, where 47 relatives heard of the plans and enjoyed a meal together. There was another 2 get-togethers, one at the Athelstone Football Club and another here at the Encounter Bay. 2 committees were formed. Firstly, a book committee, which provided the data on which the book was based. Mary George, Leslie Avery, Phyllis Rumbelow, Lindsay Watson and Peter Rumbelow met several times, and then Peter got on with the work of converting the information into words and images. When that was completed, Matt Rumbelow returned from a year in England and he took the reasonably raw words and images and converted them into the format you see in the completed book that's been on display today and will be later on tonight. The event committee consisted of Carleen Oliver, Don and Leslie Rumbelow and Peter and Jenny Rumbelow. They met on a number of occasions both here and in Adelaide, and they developed the format we're enjoying and did the hard work that the organisation event like this requires. So thank you very much for responding to the invitation to attend. Without your tremendous response, this event would have been much less significant. I guess to start off, we would like to call the roll, and if those groups, as many as possible, could stand up, we would certainly like to individually acknowledge each from the Rumbelow family. Firstly, we have Caroline Rumbelow and the Catesbread family, of which 104 registered to attend. So would their representatives like to stand? And who travelled the furthest from there? Interstate? Overseas? Some terrific efforts there. Thanks very much. Secondly, we have Emma and the Watson families. 51 registered to attend. Would they like to stand up, please? How many travel from interstate? The Mahalia Stream and the Weymouth and Bolger families, of which 59 registered to attend. Would they like to stand?
Come on.
Interstaters among a lot. Whereabouts from, ladies? Victoria. Welcome aboard. Mine and the second Rumbelow family, of which 307 have registered to attend. And would they like to stand, please? I think a lot of that stream will stay more local. Is there interstaters amongst those? Yeah. Where from?
West Australia.
Western Australia, Victoria. News everywhere. Overseas?
Yes.
United States, I know. America. I think they won the trophy for the furthest trip. Now from Sarah and the Watson family, of which 19 registered. They're right at the back corner. Are they local? Adelaide? I think that's local. Where are they? Now from Sophia and the Robinson and Bacchus families, of which 43 registered to attend. Would they stand, please? Yep. In the state? From where? Victoria? Queensland. Victoria as well. Very good, thank you. And a very special welcome for 5 members. Mary Ann Last, nee Rumbelow. She was a sister of Marlon I, and 2 of her sons migrated to South Australia. Are they here tonight? No, not here. Welcome, we thought they were. So it's just fantastic that so many have made such an effort to be here and share this, where we all have a very common bond. And as I said in the pre-word, I'm sure Marlon Lewis would be absolutely flabbergasted. So congratulations for making the effort, and certainly thank you for attending. Not long after the Rumbelows settled here, I believe, this is just a bit of a sideline actually, mainly fishermen, but there were a couple of these brothers who we never found out that they opened a little hire fishing business setting off the coast in Counter Bay there. They had about 20 boats. One day these 2 lads journeyed down from Adelaide and hired a boat from them. They said, "Where do we catch the fish?" They said, "You just go out past the boat, past the bluff, weigh anchor, and you get plenty of fish you like." So in boat number 17 that I'd hired, fished for about an hour, and they had snapper and sweet whiting as much as they'd ever fished before. It's the greatest day they'd had. They pulled up anchor, they're coming back in. One says to the other, "Have you ever had a better day fishing than this?" And he said, "No, I haven't. It's the greatest day I've ever had." He said, "Perhaps we should mark that spot, so next time we come down we'll know where to fish." The brother said, not the smartest of brothers, said, "I've already marked it. I've put an X on the front of the boat." The other brother said, "You idiot, we don't get the same boat next time." I thought it was in line with the fishing strength anyway. Obviously, Peter will talk later about tomorrow's ceremony at Encounter Bay, where we'll unveil the plaque and can there. But that has been built from the old hometown household of and the council very kindly kept that grounded in storage, and now have built the cairn at a site of dedication service which will be held tomorrow morning at 10:30, and we would love all of you to come, and Peter will give you details about that later. So the council have had a significant role in that. My sister is a councillor, but certainly the Mayor, who has graced us with his company tonight, him and his wife, we're delighted to have him here. Scott Schubert, for those who don't know, was born and bred in Victor Harbour, lived all of his life in Victor. He attended primary and high schools at Victor Harbour, and then attended both Flinders and Adelaide universities. In 2003, Scott graduated with a Bachelor of Law and Legal Practice and a Bachelor of Commerce at Flinders University and Bachelor of Arts Asian Studies from Adelaide University. What an outstanding study record.